Does atheistic naturalism, the belief that everything in existence can be explained by natural causes and laws, push the boundaries of sanity? That's the question that came out of a particularly fiery debate between atheist professor Alex Rosenberg and Dr. William Lane Craig, a Christian. In the year 2011, Alexander Rosenberg, a renowned philosopher at Duke University and a staunch Darwinian atheist, penned a book titled The Atheist's Guide to Reality: Enjoying Life Without Illusions. In this work, Rosenberg explains and defends the implications of atheistic naturalism, a stance he would later discuss in a 2013 debate with William Lane Craig on the question, is faith in God reasonable? The first argument from intentionality posits that if naturalism is true, I cannot think about anything. Yet Dr. Craig stated, I am thinking about naturalism, therefore it follows naturalism is not true. The second argument from meaning posits, if naturalism is true, no sentence has any meaning. Yet that sentence has meaning. We all understood its meaning, therefore it follows naturalism is not true. The third argument from truth posits that, if naturalism is true, there are no true sentences. Yet, that sentence is itself a true sentence. Therefore it follows, naturalism is not true. The fourth argument from moral blame and praise posits that, if naturalism is true, I am not morally praiseworthy or blameworthy for any of my actions. Yet I am morally praiseworthy or blameworthy for some of my actions. As Richard Dawkins himself honestly conceded, it would be intolerable to live as if we had no moral agency. Therefore it follows naturalism is not true. The fifth argument from freedom posits that if naturalism is true, I do not do anything freely. Yet I am free to agree or disagree with that premise. Therefore it follows, naturalism is not true. The sixth argument from purpose posits that if naturalism is true, I do not plan to do anything. Yet, Dr. Craig pointed out that he planned to come to his debate with Rosenberg. Therefore it follows, naturalism is not true. The seventh argument from enduring posits that if naturalism is true, I do not endure for 2 moments of time. Yet we have all been sitting here for more than a minute. Therefore it follows, naturalism is not true. Lastly, the argument from personal existence, perhaps the most profound of all, which Dr. Craig called the coup de grace of his arguments against atheistic naturalism, posits that, if naturalism is true, I do not exist. Yet, Dr. Craig exclaimed, I do exist. I know this as certainly as I know anything. And then Dr. Craig concludes, therefore naturalism is not true. I strongly suggest watching the video clip of the debate titled, Is Metaphysical Naturalism Viable?, which I have listed in the video description, to get a full taste for just how absurd the atheistic naturalist position actually is. In conclusion, through these 8 reducto ad absurdum arguments taken from Rosenberg's own book, Dr. Craig highlights the sheer absurdities inherent within atheistic naturalism, philosophical inconsistencies that make the atheist's position untenable, to the point of bordering on insanity. As neurosurgeon Dr. Michael Egnor succinctly stated, if a man walks into a doctor's office and says, I never have direct access to my thoughts and I have no first-person point of view, the man will be referred to a psychiatrist and may be involuntarily hospitalized until it is established that he is not a danger to himself or others. If the same guy walks into the philosophy department at Duke University, he gets tenure. All of this is reminiscent of a quote that is widely attributed to G.K. Chesterton. He once wisely stated that the problem with atheism is that, when men choose not to believe in God, they do not thereafter believe in nothing. They then become capable of believing in anything. Which is to say, they then become capable of believing in any absurdity, no matter what it may be.